Hey, what's going on everyone? I am Daniel Candia, and today I have here a great review that I want to share with you guys, and this is from a product that was sent to me free for review from the company RAVPower. And today the company RAVPower sent me the RAVPower RP-PB27 12,000 milliamps car jump starter and portable battery bank. And at the time of this video, if you go right now to Amazon.com, you're gonna be able to find this for $99.99, and it may sound like a very steep price, but I recommend you to check out this video and see and judge by yourself. So let's proceed to check out this product. As you can see here, we have the box, and this actually comes in a carrying case which is all made out of plastic. It feels kind of rugged, and it's really nice that RAVPower includes this. And here we have the picture of the product. Here on the top we have the name of it, which is a RAVPower car jump starter and portable battery bank. Here we have a model number, which is the RP-PB27, and on this side we have the stamp that certifies that this features iSmart technology, which I'll tell you more about that in a second. And let's proceed to the side, which we're gonna take a look so you guys can see all the details and the specifications. So if you guys want to pause this video and look at them or read them, feel free to do so. So let's proceed to open this. Here on the top we're gonna have some lock mechanism or latches, which we're gonna remove so you guys can see the product itself. As you can see here, I have everything, and here we have a thanks note from RAVPower for buying the product. And here we have a RAVPower owner's manual. So if you want to take a look at this and read it, this is gonna give you some instructions and details, and really nice details and specifications. So if you want to take a look at throughout this whole booklet, feel free to do so. Here on this side we have a battery bank slash car jump starter, but I'm gonna show you what comes in here, such as accessories. So first of all, we have a micro USB to USB cable, which is gonna use to charge your devices, whichever device works with this, so you can use it. And second, I have this car charger, which is gonna be used to charge the battery bank or car jump starter itself. And here we have a power brick, which is gonna go into a wall outlet at your house or anywhere you want to plug this with a wall outlet. And it has a special prompt so you can charge the battery bank or car jump starter. And that's all for that accessories. Second and the last one, accessories, we have this. So these are the jump starter wires, as you can see right here, and we have a negative and positive clamps, and you're gonna connect this into the negative and positive poles of the battery from your car or vehicle. And here we have the special connector, which is gonna go into the battery bank or car jump starter, so we can put it to the side. And finally we have the car jump starter, and here we have the car jump starter. So this is such a small car jump starter compared to what I used to see when I was younger, and I'll tell you more about that in a second. So let me put all this to the side so I can put the carrying case, which is a really nice carrying case. And here on the top we have padding, or foam padding, which is really nice. We can proceed to put this to the side. So as I say, here we have it, and I'm gonna give you a close-up of that. So this has a rubber texture all around, and it's really nice because it's gonna give you some really nice grip. In the back we have nothing, or actually the bottom, and the bottom other bottom section we have nothing. And something that I want to mention right here is that this also has a built-in flashlight as an added feature, and this is gonna come pretty handy whenever you are in a dark situation in which you're gonna need a flashlight. Either way, it could be to find something little that you missed in your car, and let's say in the bottom of the seats, and you're gonna have to turn on a flashlight. That way you can find or see better. This is gonna come pretty handy. Or you can also use it as your emergency lights if your battery runs out, and you can put it in the back of the trunk and turn it on. The way this is gonna work is that you're gonna have to press and hold this button for a couple seconds, and then you're gonna see the flashlight on. As you can see, it's a very bright beam, which is really nice. And this has three features, which is this: the solid flashlight, it's not gonna blink or anything, and then if you press once again, that is gonna start blinking. And this is gonna be a kind of like an emergency flashlight, which I think is really nice. And if you press and hold again, as you can see, this is really smooth. But if you press and hold again, as I say, this is gonna go into a quick pattern, which is gonna be really nice. As you can see right there, this is going faster, and you can also put it, as I say, in the back of the trunk if you ever have an emergency or you run out of gasoline or anything at night and you want cars to see you. You just have to turn this in the back, and that way vehicles that are coming in your way, you are gonna be able to see this, that you have an emergency or something that you need help. Now on this side, we're gonna have our LED indicator, which is gonna indicate what's the remaining battery. And to activate that, all you have to do is press this button here on the top, and you're gonna see blue LEDs indicating the remaining battery and this battery bank. Next to that, we have two USB ports, and the first one here on the left is gonna have a 1 amp output as max, and the one on the right, we're gonna have a 2 amps output as max. Both of these USB port feature iSmart technology, which I'm gonna tell you more about that in a second and the full explanation. Next to the USB ports, we're gonna have a charging port, which is gonna be the port that you're gonna use to charge this battery bank with the included wall adapter or car adapter. So that's really nice. And here on the top, we have a special connector, which is covered by a rubber seal, and that's gonna allow for this to not get dust or anything on there like that. And as you can see there, we have it. It is a 2-prong, and here you're gonna connect the car jump start wires. So let me bring it in frame. Here I have it. You're gonna connect this blue part in there. So if I show you, all you have to do is plug it in there and press firmly all the way inside, and that is gonna allow you to have it connected. The next thing that's gonna proceed is that if you car your car with a almost dead battery or a drain battery with a 25% or more, this is gonna allow you to jump start that. So you're gonna connect it to the negative and positive poles on your car's battery, and then you know what to do. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and unfortunately I'm not gonna allow you to, or I'm not gonna be able to show you an example of me jump starting a vehicle, because here in the house we don't have a vehicle with a dead drain battery, or a vehicle that doesn't work because it has a drain battery. And I actually went and asked family members, uncles, aunties, that if they had one, and they didn't. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna able to show you, but at least I'm gonna show you how this works with the USB ports. And this is only gonna work with vehicles with a gasoline engine and a 12-volt battery with an engine displacement below 5 liters. So make sure that your vehicle features that, such as a gasoline engine, a 12-volt battery, and an engine displacement below 5 liters. Something that I would recommend you is that once you charge this, I would recommend you to have it in your trunk so you can have it ready to go if you need to use it. And every month or two, make sure to get it out and give it a good charge, so that way you never have a dead or a uncharged car jump starter. That would be unfortunate to have a dead battery or drain battery and a dead jump starter. And now I know I said that I was going to tell you what iSmart technology is, and now I'm going to tell you that. And iSmart technology detects the maximum input that your device can receive, and the USB port that your device is connected to is going to output as much as that. So for example, here I have my iPhone 6 Plus next to this. As you can see, or if you may know, the iPhone 6 Plus comes with a little power brick that can only output 1 amp. But that doesn't mean that the iPhone 6 Plus can be charged at 1 amp only, because the iPhone 6 Plus itself can be charged at 2.1 amps with a power rate that outputs as much as that. So for example, if I'm charging my iPhone 6 Plus and the 1 amp, this is gonna be charged by 1 amp. But if I charge my iPhone 6 and the 2 amps USB port, this is gonna output as much as it can, which is gonna be 2 amps and not 2.1 amps, because Android features as much as that. So that's gonna give me a faster charging experience, which we all love to have a fast charging smartphone. And nowadays, this smartphones takes a little bit longer to charge because they have bigger batteries, and actually the battery doesn't last as long. But that's not the point of this video. And something really nice that RAVPower did is include a safe lithium battery, which is gonna give you up to 20 jump starts within 1 full charge. So imagine that you have this, you fully charged for 1 day, and you're gonna get 20 jump starts. So that's a lot to me. I thought it was gonna be like 2 jump starts within 1 battery, and that's gonna be it, but no, this gives you 20 jump starts within 1 full battery. And then you have a 500 amp boost, which is gonna allow you to quickly jump start your vehicles. And it also features a 12 milliamp battery, which is gonna allow you to charge your devices, tablets or smartphones without problem a couple times, which is really good. So now last thing that I want to do is show you how you use this or the charging ports. So I'm gonna bring some USB cables. So this is gonna be the one for my iPhone 6 Plus. I'm gonna put it here on the side. And then I have one for my iPad. So this one right here, nice. And let's bring the iPhone 6 Plus to show you how this works. All you have to do is connect it to the USB port that you want. In this case, it's gonna be the 1 amp. And once you do that, if it doesn't start charging, all you have to do is press this button right here. And as you can see, this is charging. So really nice there. And then I'm gonna bring the iPad Air, which is gonna be this one right here. And I'm gonna plug it here. And as you can see, it's charging as well. So both of my devices are charging an iPad and an iPhone, a tablet and a smartphone, both of them at the same time from this battery bank. Now I'm gonna unplug them as I'm gonna end this video. And sorry for not being able to show you an example of how to cart or jumpstart a vehicle. I wasn't able to do so, as I say, you know why? I didn't have one available that has a green battery with at least 25%. So none of my vehicles and family members have that type of spec or problem, so that's why I can't show you that. And overall, this is a really nice product, so huge thanks to RAVPower for sending me this product out for review, and huge applause to RAVPower for jumping into this technology. But I know this is not a new technology, this is something that has been there for quite a while. And I remember when I was young, about 5-6 years old, I used to work with my dad to the mechanic so they could jumpstart his vehicle. And I remember that thing that used to jumpstart the vehicle, it was like a big machine, almost the size and a little bit thicker and wider than a garbage can. And this is so small, almost as the size on my iPhone. You can see right here. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit thicker, but it's less wider than my iPhone 6 Plus. So yeah, this is incredible to see something like this. I would like my dad to see this. Unfortunately, he can't. So thank you very much, everyone. Thanks to RAVPower. If you guys have any question, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys have a like for me, feel free to hit that thumbs up. And sorry for not being able to show you an example. I had to jumpstart a vehicle. I really apologize for that, but as I say, none of my family members had that vehicle with a problem like that. So thank you very much, everyone. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this product. And if you have any questions, you know what to do. Hit me up in the comments, and I'll make sure to answer as soon as I can. And it's oftentimes pretty soon. Feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks and peace. See you next time. Bye. Later.